Hi.
Hi everyone, I'm Paula,
And I am Katrina.
and this is the Gallifrey Gals Get Bendy because we are watching Avatar: The Last Airbender, one of the best TV shows of all time, not just animated
Of
TV
all
shows of
time.
all time. I
Paula
freaking
stands
love
by
it,
it.
and I'm introducing Katrina to it. So we are halfway through the season,
Yeah, we are.
or excuse me, the book one.
Book one.
And we're going to watch episode 12 now, and it is called The Storm.
The Storm.
Yeah.
We just came off that really great two-parter,
Mhm.
Winter Solstice Part 1 and 2.
Mhm.
That all around, very much my favorite episode so far.
Yeah. We get the introduction of the idea of the comet that is coming, so
Yeah.
everything's getting, the timeline for everything's getting pushed up a little. He doesn't just have all the time in the world to learn
No, you
all the
have
different
till the
elements.
end of summer.
2 months away or something. It's very fast.
Avatar Roku was like, yeah, it takes avatars like years to master and focus in on all the elements. You got till the end of the summer, bro.
And remember that for some reason the monks told Aang he was the Avatar much earlier than normal. He shouldn't even have been told until he was 16. And
Yeah.
he's 12.
He's 12. So he was told early, got frozen for 100 years, and now has like a couple months
Like
to get
3
his
days
shit figured out. Like,
yeah.
It's
And
wild.
then we saw the episode with Jet,
yes.
who Katara was into.
She was
but
like, oh my God,
like,
Jet. And I was like, I
gosh,
don't know if you should trust him.
and maybe you shouldn't.
Tuck your hormones to the side,
Mhm.
which is very hard to tell a 14-year-old.
It's true.
Very hard.
It's true. And then, we saw The Great Divide.
Yes, which
Bit of a filler episode, I think, but some
Definitely
nice things
filler.
about Aang's growth as someone who's meant to be able to be like a mediator or a peacemaker, you know?
yes.
Mhm.
The filler episodes are great still because there's still character development. There's
Mhm.
still that whole side of
Yes.
it going on. So we had Katara and Sokka who are like, you know, that whole Great Divide thing. I still think it's absolutely hilarious that he fixed it all by telling a lie.
Sure did. You know
And
what? Do
he
what you gotta
told that
do.
lie so good and so confidently. It was great. And sometimes you gotta, some situations it's okay
Sometimes, a little white lie is the best way to go.
to get people to like get over themselves over 100-year
Yeah, it's like, this doesn't
disagreement
matter. Just be
that
done
they
with it
could
now.
have been miscommunicated because it's
Yeah.
been so long and no
Yeah.
one actually knows.
Mhm.
So yeah, I loved it. Very quick thinking on his little 12-year-old feet.
Yeah.
So
And now we're going to see what's next in their journey toward the Northern Water Tribe. What has happened?
saying stuff and I didn't hear you. What? I ripped my headphone out.
I have done that. I was just saying, now we're going to see what's next in their journey toward the Northern Water Tribe. So
Yes, I'm ready.
let's
I'm pumped.
let's watch it.
We need you. We need you, Aang. We need you.
What's going on? Did we get captured again?
We get
It's
captured
nothing.
again.
I just had a bad dream. Go
I don't
back
know
to
if that's
sleep.
nothing.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Are you all right, Aang? I'm okay.
Prince Zuko, consider the safety of the crew.
The safety of the crew doesn't matter.
He's like,
Finding the Avatar is far more important than any individual's safety.
My joints say there's going to be a storm.
I feel that, lady.
Well, it's your joints against
Feel that so hard.
And I hope your brain can find someone else to hold that fish, because I ain't coming.
Then I'll find a new fish hauler and pay him double what you get. How you like
Who, me?
that?
I'll go.
You're hired. Easy now.
let's fight.
Enough. We're all a bit tired from being at sea so long. I'm sure after a bowl of noodles, everyone will feel much better.
Uncle Iroh's like, how about some tea?
I don't need
Yeah,
your
right?
help
How
keeping
about-
order on my ship.
Noodles. Anybody up for a snack? I'm like, Uncle Iroh, yes.
A man after my
Maybe
own
this
heart.
isn't such
Tea
a
and
good
snacks.
Truly.
Look at the sky.
I said I was gonna do this job.
It's okay. That fisherman was way out of line.
But not wrong.
Actually, he wasn't.
What do you mean?
I don't want to talk about it.
It has to do with your dreams.
You gotta
doesn't
talk
it?
about it, Aang.
Talk to me.
Well, it's kind of a long story. Where'd you learn that trick, Aang? I made it up. Wow!
Aang,
So
come
cool.
with us. We need to speak with you.
He's like, ah,
She's
shit.
like, oh man, I'm in trouble.
I was just teaching them air scooters.
How do you know it's me?
We have known you were the Avatar for some time.
Try to understand.
Now we get
My
Zuko's story.
nephew is a complicated young man. He has been through much.
Little Zuko!
Yeah, baby Zuko.
Let me in!
Let me in!
Prince Zuko, what's wrong?
I want to go into the war chamber, but the guard won't let me pass. You can't sacrifice an entire division like that. Those soldiers love and defend our nation. How can you betray them?
Zuko was right.
We're
you
supposed to
see.
talk.
Was that after I found out, everything began changing.
Yeah, you're not a kid anymore.
Hey, not bad. You guys have been practicing. Not only that, we made up a game you can play with the air scooters. Great. So what? I can't play?
That's the only fair way.
That's
Oh, okay.
not fair at all.
Sorry, Aang.
Made me so sad.
Okay, now who wants to have Jinju on their team?
But Zuko misunderstood. When he turned to face his opponent, he was surprised to see it was not the general.
Sad.
Zuko had spoken out against the general's plan. But by doing so in the Fire Lord's war room, it was the Fire Lord whom he had disrespected.
All I want is what is best for him.
But what we need is what's best for the world.
Yeah, but
You and Aang must be
chicken or the egg?
The Avatar will be sent away to the Eastern Air Temple to complete his training.
How can he protect the world if he...
That's awful,
Yeah.
Aang. I don't know what to say.
How could they do that to me?
I'm not going to let them take you away from me. Aang?
I never saw Gyatso again.
He's a scared kid. He doesn't know what to do.
It was an accident, like...
Yep.
Next thing I knew, I was waking up in your arms after you found me in the iceberg.
When Prince Zuko saw that it was his father who had come to duel him, he begged for mercy.
Please, Father. I only had the Fire Nation's best interest at heart. I'm sorry I spoke out of turn.
You will fight for your honor. I looked away.
Who's that bitch?
I always thought that Prince Zuko was
Who
in a
is she?
training accident.
It was no accident. After the
Maybe his
duel,
sister?
the
She looked
Fire
way
Lord
too
said
happy about
by
that.
refusing to fight,
She did look very happy.
Zuko had shown shameful weakness. But the important thing is, the Avatar gives Zuko hope.
Which, how interesting is that?
They haven't returned. They should have been back by now. And this storm is becoming a typhoon. They're caught out at sea.
I'm going to find
There you
them.
are.
I'm going with you.
I'm staying here.
Sounds good, old lady.
But yeah, please. You'll just be a liability.
I promise.
Truly. Like, the brittle bones, just stay by the fire.
Brittle bones, that osteoporosis.
You know? Ah, do you care about your fellow crew? Whoa! Damn! Nice. Nice. See, he gives gives a shit. He's just afraid to give a shit now because that's what got him in trouble.
Hang on to the rope!
God. A wave that big. Not again. Come on, Aang. You got this. Instead of freezing them this time.
Tara, I think you were right before. I'm done dwelling on the past.
Really?
I can't make guesses about how things would have turned out if I hadn't run away.
It didn't
I'm here
happen.
now and I'm going to make the most of it.
I don't think you're gonna have those nightmares anymore.
If you weren't here now, well, I guess I wouldn't be either. Thank you for saving my life, Avatar.
Finally got to see some backstory.
In the midst of the storm, we also got to see the storms of their past.
Yes, they like to do that, don't they? Make the two stories coincide a little bit there.
Thoughts? I don't want to say mine until you've said yours.
I don't know. I'm like, we got a little taste of it, but there's definitely still more questions. I had a feeling that it was Aang, like that he had run away in some sense. Like that makes sense, and I kind of expected that. It's just crazy what they expected of a 12-year-old, you know, like kind of the same thing happened to him before the 100 year, you know, like what's happening to him now kind of happened back then.
Yeah, like hurry up and we have to accelerate all this.
Like,
process.
sorry, we're supposed to tell you 4 years from now, but we get to move on. And it's just like, oh my gosh. And then like all of a sudden so quickly his childhood is taken away from him. You know, he's expected to just drop it, leave it behind. And the fact that the other kids are also like, we can't play with you. That's not fair because you're the Avatar. And it's like, damn, that's not fair. Like,
it hurt my heart so much, that scene.
He taught you how to do that, you know, like that was just, that's rough and sad.
It's also like, I've always been the Avatar. So if you felt fine playing with me before at my skill level, that's the skill level I'm at now.
I'm at
like
now.
Suddenly powered up. I've always been this way.
Like, I'm still the same. He didn't all of a sudden just get these like mass amounts of power by being told he's the Avatar. It's not how it works. So that's crazy. And I obviously, Zuko, I assumed the fight was with his father.
You did, yeah.
Very much assumed that. Interesting that they had it, like, interesting that he thought he was going to be fighting someone else and then it was his father. He also looked at least a couple years younger. He looked like he was maybe 14 there, which that's crazy to think, you know, like that even a 14-year-old Fire Nation person is like, whoa, you can't just sacrifice a whole group of our own people who like have families and fight for us and do, like, you can't just betray them like that. Like, that's big for him to admit anyways. Like, that was ballsy for him to do. But then to have to fight his father and to still be the bigger person and go, no, I'm not going to fight you, Dad, because
please
I
forgive
wasn't
me, Dad. And
I wasn't trying to disrespect you. I was only speaking to what I thought was truth. You know, I still believe in you. And the fact that his father is still just like, nope, shame on you. Now you're a coward because you won't fight me because now you're not a man. And it's just like,
and now I have to punish you. I love Uncle Iroh and his relationship with Zuko, and I think one of my favorite things is there at the end when Zuko apologizes, and in such a stark contrast to when he apologized to his father, and his father's like, nope, I still have to punish you. Uncle Iroh just goes, apology accepted, and then just
That's
like
that.
moves on, and that
I get it.
that like sense of grace that Zuko clearly didn't get from his father in this scenario. I find it really like moving.
It's comforting and just very like just solidifying in the fact of like we've seen Uncle Iroh be a fucking badass. He can stand his ground.
Yeah.
He is smart. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
But he's still humble, still has emotions, still cares, and that doesn't make him weak, you know? And it's showing, I think, Zuko, you know, whether or not he's picking up on it consciously, it's showing him it's okay to care. It's okay to feel. Like, you're a human being. You can have feelings. So, and also just so interesting that Uncle Iroh is the one that pointed out the Avatar gave him hope.
Which mirrors very much what Katara was telling Aang.
Yeah.
The Avatar giving people hope. It's a different.
And that's what they say. They say the
yeah.
Avatar is going to get, like, it gives the world hope. It's just so interesting that it was pointed out in that perspective. And I really liked that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really, really liked that. This is a good show. Very good show. Very good episode.
What do you think, quickly, what did you think about the moment where Iroh basically gets struck by lightning and like kind of like and like passes it through?
Fucking cool. Was he able to do that because of his fire bending skills? Or did he? I don't know. I don't want to think. I don't want to think about it too hard.
Cool moment that.
It was really
Just
awesome,
like,
though.
And then his hair after.
He was just like. I'm just very interested to see what they're going to do with the rest of the season. Hello, Camo.
Well, I think we should watch the next episode. I think
Let's go.
All right. Well, everyone, thank you so much for watching Gallifrey Gals Get Bendy with us. Tune in next time as we watch more Avatar: The Last Airbender. And you know what? Get bent.
Boom.
Also, we're going to watch more Yip Yip.
Don't you mean yep, yep?
Nope. Yip Yip.
I'll never make you guys sit through that ever again.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a little thumbs up, and if you want to be notified when we post new content, go ahead and subscribe to our channel and hit that little bell in the corner.